So you're thinking about making a move to Clairemont here in San Diego? Well, it's probably for amenities and reasons like this behind me, and that's exactly what I'm going to do for you guys in this video, is take you around to a couple of the highlights here in Clairemont, kind of show you what it's all about, and then I'm actually going to take you guys, well, I'm going to do what I always do for you guys and take you through to a couple different neighborhoods and show you a couple different properties just to give you a feel on what it's actually like to call Clairemont home and help you guys decide if this is a place for you. So let's go ahead and get after it now. Welcome back. If this is your first time here and you'd like to know more about San Diego real estate or life here in San Diego, make sure you tap that subscribe button below. My name is Nick, and you guys reach out all the time, and I absolutely love helping you guys out. So if you're thinking about making a move here in a week, a month, a year, make sure to shoot us a text, shoot us an email, or just straight up give us a call so we can help you save a lot of time and just help you make a smooth move to, I guess, Clairemont if you're watching this video, or heck, maybe somewhere else in San Diego. So this video is going to be all about Clairemont. And I really want to give you guys a sense of what it's actually like to live here and go through some of these neighborhoods to show you some of the pros, some of the cons, and what your budget can realistically afford here. So we'll hop around to a few different price points, really starting at about 900,000, I believe, and then we'll go up to a little above $1 million and then to the mid 1 millions, just to show you guys how prices vary over here and what that will get you, because you have some really known places, or I should say known neighborhoods like Bay Ho and Bay Park are going to be located in Clairemont. And actually it's going to be, you can't see too much here, but it's going to be on that hill behind me. That's all considered Clairemont, and I'm actually at Mission Bay right here. So Mission Bay is a huge place, and even right behind me, that's going to be Fiesta Island, where they have a huge over-the-line competition every year, and it's pretty much a giant party, but they have some fire pits and things like that. And then way over yonder, you can see a plane flying. That's going to be the airport. Well, it's going to be right over there. And then you have SeaWorld, which is that big blue tower. So this is kind of what San Diego is all about. And not to mention, it's literally the middle of January. So it's the middle of winter, and it's not too cold. So people are out and about walking. That's kind of what people are going to be doing down here in Mission Bay. A lot of these people live in Clairemont. Even over there, that's going to be Pacific Beach. So Clairemont is very centrally located, which makes it very prime for a lot of people, because the airport's going to be pretty close. You're going to be there in about 10 minutes. Downtown San Diego is going to be 10 minutes away. So you have some great amenities and things like that close by, but you're not in downtown, and you're just up in the hills, and you have some really good views, which a couple of these homes that we look at today are going to have some really epic views. So I'm really excited to show you guys. But the average price point here for a home is going to be about 900,000. So you can find lower price condos at 500,000-600,000. They're going to be small, but you can also find some very luxurious homes close to 2 million and above 2 million. So very excited to show you some of these homes. You know, this is Mission Bay, which is a pretty cool spot. You'd be coming down here probably pretty often if you do live in Clairemont. You have a really cool coffee shop up there behind me, really cute, with a little shop, and just some walking trails and some parks over here, a lot of open space. And you also have a boat launch right over there. So if you want to take your boat out or jet ski, like I said, it's middle of winter right now, so there's not much people in the water, but I did see some people canoeing and stuff. But during summer, I mean, there's jet skis out there. There's people having a full-on blast, and these parks, and people are barbecuing. So it's a really fun spot. But enough about that. Let's head up into Clairemont and let me show you what it's all about. All right, so we just took about a 10-minute drive up the street from Mission Bay, and now we're in Clairemont. We're actually in the most northeastern part of Clairemont, and part of the beauty of Clairemont is just the location. I kind of touched on this a little bit, but I want to touch base on it a little bit more, because for commuters, or if you like to bounce around and go check out different cities and go try different restaurants, Clairemont's going to be great, because you're only probably about 15 minutes from the ocean, 10 minutes from Mission Bay. You're going to have freeways all around you. Even right here, we're only about a 2-minute drive to the 805. You have the 52 just north. So it's really easy to get to places like La Jolla, and downtown San Diego is only going to be about 15 minutes away from this location. So keep in mind, population in Clairemont is about 80,000. So it's kind of a densely populated area, but you can kind of get a feel for some of these homes and things. And I would say Bay Park, Bay Ho, which we're going to check out next, those are going to be more of the nicer areas. The biggest con about Clairemont is probably you're going to have beautifully renovated homes next to homes that need to be completely redone. They may not have good curb appeal, but this neighborhood and this cul-de-sac that we're in right now actually has some pretty good looking homes that are well taken care of, but a lot of these homes are going to be built in the 60s and 70s, so keep that in mind. And a lot of them are going to need work, while a good amount of them are going to be completely renovated, just like this one. So you can see this guy behind me. You can get just a feel for this. I'm a big door guy and I love that door, but this one's going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath at about 1,200 square feet. And the asking price is just shy of $900,000 at $899. So puts the price per square foot right in the low 7s, but you can see by those pictures, very well done. The fixtures look great in there, and you have some really good upgrades in there. So you don't have to do anything, which a lot of homes here, if they're completely turnkey, they're gonna go pretty quick, probably within a week, 2 weeks if they're priced correctly. So that's gonna be this house, and you can kind of see by this neighborhood, a lot of homes are gonna be on smaller lots and that sort of stuff. But overall, it's great because when you're in Clairemont, you're going to be really close to shopping amenities. Even this one is only about 2-3 minutes away from a really big shopping center. So really quiet back here, and you're close to the airport. So if you've got to commute a few times even a week or even a month, Clairemont's going to be a good choice for you. So that's going to be this first neighborhood. Remember, we're in the north part of Clairemont. So we're going to head over a little bit closer back towards Mission Bay, and I'll show you what that area is all about. All right, so we're now in our second neighborhood over here in Clairemont, and this time we're smack dab in the middle of Clairemont, and we're actually in one of the more sought after areas. It doesn't have an exact neighborhood name, but a lot of these streets are named Mount at the beginning. So you got Mount Aflin, you have Mount Acadia, you have streets like that. So you have a good amount of them, but this is a pretty sought after area. And it's for a few different reasons. It's just, you have some good schools located close by, and you also have a couple parks within the area, and it's very, very quiet back here, which is a huge plus. And this house is actually gonna be on a cul-de-sac as well. And we're actually walking up to it. This one's been completely renovated as well, and it was built in 1964. And a lot of these homes you can actually find with a nice canyon view. So this one has a little bit more of a canyon view. So these are really, really sought after because you have no neighbor behind you, and sometimes you have a pretty good view. So it's going to be this guy behind me right here. And this one's going to be a 4-bedroom, 3-bath at about 1,500 square feet. And the asking price is $1.1 million. So it puts the price per square foot somewhere in the 7s. And you can see by those photos that it looks great. It's very light and bright. Kitchen looks great. Bathrooms looks awesome. So there's nothing you really have to do when you go ahead and purchase this one. And you actually have a little bit of maybe like a boat or RV parking right there, which is nice. And you got a nice backyard and no one up behind you. I'd say the only con just being in this neighborhood is those telephone wires behind you. But besides that, this house is looking really good. So, I hope this was able to give you a good idea on this neighborhood over here and just give you a good idea on budget. Obviously, price went up a little bit, and we're not in Bay Park yet. That's where we're going to go next. But guys, if you have any questions on Clairemont or any other areas within San Diego, that's what me and my team are here for. So make sure you reach out. We can help just save you a lot of time and help give you a better peace of mind when you're making a move. Maybe you're moving from another part of California. Maybe you're coming from another part of the country, or maybe you live in San Diego now and you need to sell something to go ahead and buy something else that just fits your lifestyle more. So it always is going to come down to what your needs are. So reach out. We're happy to help, but let's go ahead and check out the next house. All right, so we are in our final neighborhood here in Clairemont, and this time we are in the infamous Bay Park. So we didn't get to check out Bay Ho, which is going to be just a little bit north. It's just a different neighborhood. This one is a little bit more luxurious, and I'd say upscale. You can see some of the architecture around here. We're gonna have some older homes that are built in the 60s that have never been redone, and you're gonna have some new builds just like that fella behind me. And I don't know if you can really see back over there, but right behind me you have Mission Bay just down below you. So that's pretty darn cool. But we're actually walking up to this house. This one's pretty exciting because it is a brand new build. So it's been completely torn down to the studs, and they added more to the structure. So price per square foot is going to be a little bit higher on this. And the beauty of Bay Park is you're only about 2 minutes, you're actually about a minute drive from a really nice shopping center right down the street with a Sprouts and some other businesses. And then right on the other side of this street, we're on the very top of Bay Park on Cowley Street. So behind me, those houses, I should say, are going to have views of Tecolote Canyon down there. So you have some trails and you have a really fun golf course. So if you like golfing, make sure to play at Tecolote Canyon. It's just down the street. So it's going to be this house right behind me. I like some of this foliage right here, keep it nice and shady. But you can see it's got a 1-car garage and it has a rooftop deck up there. So you're gonna have some really good views of Mission Bay. But this one's going to be a 4-bedroom, 3-bath at about 1,600 square feet. And the asking price is $1,688,000. So it's just shy of 1.7. So it puts the price per square foot pretty high at about $1,050 a square foot. Now, it's new construction. It's 2022 built. You can see, you saw by those pictures, it looks like it had an interior designer design it. They did some really nice finishes, the bathrooms, the backyard, all that fun stuff. And the rooftop is probably my favorite part, obviously. Got to have a good rooftop deck. That's where I'd be having my morning coffee. It's a newer build, so finding a newer build in San Diego in general is super hard, but especially in older neighborhoods like this. So price per square foot is higher for that reason, but you can see that's kind of what you can expect over here and in neighborhoods just like this. So we're at a higher price point, and so a little bit more luxurious. If that's what you're looking for, Bay Park is going to be a place for you to look. And if your budget's a little bit lower, hey, no big deal. You're going to have options as well, and not just in Clairemont, but other areas around. So guys, no matter where you're looking in San Diego, whether it be Clairemont, whether it be Oceanside, I have a ton of videos on all these areas just like this. I do map tours, neighborhood tours, all that fun stuff to help you guys make a more educated decision. So like I always say, reach out to my team and myself. We'd be happy to help you make a smooth move here. Our contact info is in the description below, and I will see you guys next time.